Let's delay. Come on. थोड़ा आ रहा है. This whole painting depicts the birth and death of Gautam Buddha, Siddhartha. All from dreams, Lumbini Park, his birth. So you see Buddha's mother saw in dream elephant. Then he was born. This is the birth, his birth in the park. Once he moved, he was given birth in the park, Lumbini. Then he was taught within the palace. There was an what we say prediction made by a very big saint in astrology that either he will become a very powerful king or he will become very divine spiritual guru. So his father, what he wanted, he thought, I don't want him to go to become monk. So let him remain within the palace. He was not allowed to go outside. He was taught archery, everything within the palace. Learning was there within the palace. He was kept confined within the palace. Lots of what we say, questions within him. So what is outside these walls, palace walls? What are the things? He was very busy with amusement, royal life, living in royal life. He did not know the pain of suffering of the world. One day, somehow, he wanted to go out of the palace. He asked his father, I want to go out. So his father somehow arranged everything. People should not, no sick person should come, there should not be. But it must be miracle, divine work. He saw people getting old, he saw drunk people fighting with each other, and all dead bodies also. People dying, people getting old, sick. Then he realized, who are they? He asked his charioteer, the one who was taking him, who are they? Why are they weeping? Why is this man so different, very old, looking different? What are they carrying? That Ram Nam Satyavidhi, what are they carrying? And he says, anyone who has been born in this kaya or say this earth has to die. So he asks, I will also die. And yes, everyone will die. And then what is the use of this life if we are going to die? Isn't it? So he thought, how will I understand life? And how would I get enlightenment? I should live. I was living within the compound of the palace. I should go beyond it. So Siddhartha finally he drove away and he took the ascetic life to become ascetic sannyasa.
बाल काट रहे हैं ना.
क्योंकि उसमें बेसिक ये मानता है कि सबसे बड़ा मतलब बाल संवारना ये सब क्या है, ब्यूटिफिकेशन एंड वो मोह एंड माया, कायाकल्प का जो माया वो स्वरूप होता है वो वहाँ से शुरू होता है. इस तरह से सो होल लाइफ ऑफ बुद्धा इज गेटिंग एनलाइटमेंट, गोइंग थ्रू पाथ्स. Guru Padma Sambhava, you know, no? He was Bengali Pandit. Atisadi Pankar, he was Bengali. He was from Swadharthi, somewhere along the line. Odin, we call the place something very imaginable. So he was there in Nalanda. You know Nalanda, no? It was a Buddhist university. He was there. So he is known to be the first. He's a person to. Before him, many went, even Atisa Dipankara, he had went there on the call of king and queen. He went there and spread Buddhism from Tibet to him and made it a whole Buddhist world. So he is also known as second Buddha. Dalai Lama is known as, is regarded as his one of the reincarnation. Chenrezig, he has a vow for as long as this space and this, I want to finish the suffering of the world. So he wanted to finish suffering. So he worked for people's suffering to go, but later on one suffering, another suffering, it is not finishing. So he took and walked. If I am not able to finish the pain of the world, all my body will becomes hundred and thousand, lakhs and lakhs pieces. Then he become pieces. Then Maitri Buddha, when he realized, no, you have a good heart. So what he did is, he gave him hundreds and thousands of hands, eyes also. Jigam Gonpa, you will see eyes also. So he is also known as more of compassion. Milarepa, he is one of the very, yes, in Kaju, he was one of the Narpa, and if you see, from same, again, Nalanda, Narupa, and they had the Marpa, and they were brothers. They were very knowledgeable and very old. So he was his disciple. What he does is his uncle, Milarepa's uncle, somehow got his property. His father died early, so he wanted to take revenge. So he learned black magic, and he put thunder in the village, and people all died. Then he repented later on. Whole life he did meditation, and so he is basically all teachings are more like poems and more like in rhythm, rhymes type of. He's very one of the best scholars that even others, they were more confined to the traditional way. He was beyond traditional. He had very witty and so he's always listening somewhere. If you see this, listen, don't talk, listen.
So in the Tibetan school of thought?
Yes, Tibetan school of thought. There are Kagyu, Nyingma, Gelu, so all different schools of thought. There are thousands of God. Every human being is what we call is Buddhi Chitta. Means the one who has got Buddhi and Chit, mind and thought, brain. So Buddhi in Chit. Basically Sanskrit and Pali what means Buddhi Chitta. Our aim is to become Bodhisattva, in the sense the person who has cleansed his Buddhi and Chit. Buddhi and Chit. Clean your thought, clean your mind, Chit, and that is called Sattvic. Sattva means Sattvic. Sanskrit word meaning cleansing. Sattvic, make it pure. The one who has made his Buddhi and Chit Sattvic or pure is called Bodhisattva. So anyone can become Bodhisattva. There are thousands and lakhs of Bodhisattva. So our journey in life is to from human being. We call ourselves human being. Na? So in that one it's called Buddhi Chitta. Buddhi and Chitta. We come to Bodhisattva. This one. Then his realization when it comes, this Satki middle path. Buddha, he started middle path, Dharma path.
Before that.
After his enlightenment, he wanted to the churning of Dharma wheel, Dharma Chakra, and teaching different people life ways of learning. This is for happiness, happiness and basically yes, happiness and compassion. The philosophy is very big. This philosophy basically, it's very big. His enlightenment, teaching from Dharma Chakra, his whole life. Once he became the enlightened one, the Gautama Buddha, and he's taking over everything, teaching, spreading his disciples. Then he's from starting from Ananda to others all. So he's Parinivaran, Kushinagar. So last is Parinivaran. So this month, Sakadawa we call, this whole month, what we do is, in the same day, he was born, same month, in this month he was born. And enlightenment and death, Nirvana. So it is Vesak. We call Vesak. So it's called Sakadawa in Nalanda tradition.
You call Sangadawa.
Sakadawa. So
in Thailand we call Visakha.
Vesak. In India also Vesak basically. Buddha's idea. So your Thailand is Vesaka, na? There are different dancers and different school of thoughts. Sometimes not just preaching ahimsa, in the sense ahimsa means peace. Peace does not come simply by remaining dormant. For restoring peace, you need to even finish the Brahman within you. This whole concept of that. It's basically, if you see, again, Sanskrit word, Singha Mukha. Singh means there's a lion. Singha Mukha, that you see different type of. So you need to be peaceful also. It's not just sitting idle makes you ahimsa. No, you need to be peaceful.
Fighting
internally. Yes, in inner battle. If you see different types of that mandala. Mandala means whole life cycle. What the man has to go for. All different doors. There you find different types of business babies, different killing you desires, not killing exactly, this zeroness, Sunyavad, so the Buddhism, to make it everything neutral, to balancing everything, the whole concept of this one.